This one's Jamall Pretty Boy Emmers versus the lucky Timur Valiev at 145 pounds. Jamall Emmers, he's the American. He's 17-5. He's 31 years old. He's 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he's 0-2 inside of the UFC, including a knockout loss on Dana White's Contender Series to Julian Erosa. In his last fight, he lost a split decision to Giga Chikadze. But now he's fighting Timur Valiev, who's the Russian. He's 16-2. He's 30 years old. He's 5 feet 6 inches tall. He's making his UFC debut. He fights at 135 and 145 pounds. So tell me what you think about these guys.
So it's another interesting matchup by the UFC matchmakers.
Yeah.
Emmers, he's you already touched on the fact that he lost his Contender Series and lost his UFC debut.
Yes.
So I mean, if we're looking at that, he's 0-2 in the UFC or under the UFC banner so far.
Which is unfortunate because he's good.
Yeah, he's not a bad fighter, and especially if you look at some of the guys that he beat. He beat Corey Sandhagen outside the UFC. I think that was,
2017 when he did that.
I think it was a World Series. No, I think that was the PFL fight.
It might have been PFL.
Might have been PFL. But he also beat God damn it, stop, pause. Where is it at? Who's? Oh, I'm on Timur's. That's why it threw me off. I need to go to Emmer. Okay, here we go. Corey Sandhagen's was LFA.
Oh.
Okay.
Was it a title fight or something?
Boom. Yeah, so he's also beat a couple really good fighters outside the UFC. He beat Corey Sandhagen and LFA early in their career.
Yep.
And Corey Sandhagen's in the UFC right now.
Yeah, that was back in 2017.
Yeah, not very long ago either.
No.
So you also look. He also has a win over Alex Hernandez, another guy who's in the UFC now, both making some names for themselves. Yeah. So he's fought. He didn't fight cans coming up through the ranks.
No.
He's fought tough dudes, and he's doing it.
Well, and he's done a good job with it. Like you said, I think you touched on his wrestling.
Yeah, he had a little bit. He has some good wrestling.
He's a state champion wrestler, actually.
There you
he was
go.
a state champion. He wrestled for a little bit at Waldorf College as well. So when you talk about that wrestling, it's there. He's also a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But the funny thing is, he has 7 knockouts as well.
Yeah, he's got some good hands.
7 knockouts, 7 decisions, and he has 3 submissions as well. So for being a wrestler, his hands are good.
Yeah, he's developed them.
And it's fun to watch him go out there and strike and to see what he does because he's explosive, he's fast, he's got good striking, mixes combos well together. The problem that he's going to run into is that he's running into Timur Valiev. Like we said, he's the Russian. With Timur coming in right now, he's coming in right now with 9 decision wins, 5 knockout wins. He's got 2 submission wins. He's the International Pancration Federation World Champion. He's the Russian Kudo Federation Dagestan Champion. He's also the Russian Hand-to-Hand Combat Dagestan Champion. So he's been around a little bit, and he's another one of those guys coming from that land of those Dagestani monsters.
Yeah.
I think he's got great explosive striking. He's got a really fast leg kick that he rips out super fast, and he's looking to tear legs off with it. But he's also really good with his wrestling.
He is. It's crazy you say that because, we keep talking about these Dagestani guys every single week, it seems like, and they're pumping out new fighters into the UFC every week.
The place, yeah.
Every week we're seeing new fighters come out of Dagestan. And
from such a small little area.
And they're just I don't know what it is, what's in the water over there, man. They're dominating. But, he did suffer a loss in his career to a guy that's actually fighting right before this, Chris Gutierrez.
Yep.
But he did avenge that loss.
Yes.
So, the first loss was a split decision. I think, could have went either way. The second loss, he won the unanimous decision on that one. You already touched on the fact that he's, the Sambo pancration master. The dude's just super experienced everywhere, super well-rounded.
Yes.
But, and you put it on there, he's also a BJJ brown belt under Ricardo Almeida.
Yeah.
So, we always talk about there's levels to this.
There's levels.
Not all brown belts are equal.
Yep.
And Almeida is a beast.
Yeah, Ricardo Almeida is a beast, and he's a well-respected jiu-jitsu practitioner. So to get your brown belt from him, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so I think he's going to be comfortable anywhere it goes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to eventually actually win this fight. And I've got him winning a decision fight as well. You got a decision too?
So we're 2-0, same exact picks right now. I have Timur Valiev winning by a decision. Yeah. I just honestly think he's going to be a little bit too much. The wrestling positioning was the thing that changed it for me overall. When I was watching him wrestle, or when I was watching him fight, he focuses very much on the positioning with the wrestling transitions. You know, so if you're going to tie up with him, it's going to turn into a wrestling match where you're going to see a lot of technical wrestling, but you're also going to see him mix explosive strikes inside. Yeah. Good luck trying to take him down and hold him down and control him. You know, we saw what happened the other day. If you can't take somebody down and control them, if they start fighting hands and start working up right away, they're going to get up and get out. You know, if Jamall is capable of wrestling at the level that Timur is, which he has the possibility considering his own wrestling background,
right?
It's going to be an interesting fight that's going to turn to a striking fight. And if it's a striking fight,
Timur has the edge.
Timur, I think, once again, just has the edge.